Welcome back. You're watching Brandstand with me, Karunya. This week, Twitter held its first APAC Business Leadership Summit in India in New Delhi to woo marketers and industry leaders on how they can reach, engage and listen to their core customer base while tapping into new audiences. I caught up with Twitter's Parminder Singh on the platform's India presence and his gambit to shore up revenues. Twitter is a rage in India. From PM to everybody who matters is on Twitter and is using it to communicate with individuals, to communicate with the public. But is the platform making enough monies to sustain itself in India?
Firstly, India is a very important market for us. It has a $1.1 billion digital advertising potential. It's a young market, it's a mobile market, it's a social market, and all these three factors we believe play in our favor. It's our fastest growing market in Asia Pacific. It is our growth engine. So yes, we are finding great resonance with the advertisers here in India. Marketers like their marketing to be conversation oriented because that gives them engagement, and we see that resonating with marketers in India across different categories, across different sizes, and we are very happy with the response we are getting in India.
Recently we saw that Twitter has changed its identity on the App Store as a news app. So do you think Twitter lost the social war with Facebook because it has limitations in terms of word limit and because the conversations on Twitter are public, subsequently affecting advertisers as well?
Look, people come to Twitter to answer a simple question, which is what's happening right now. This was true 10 years back when the company was formed, and this is as true today. And if you look at the moves that we've made recently, we acquired an app called Periscope, which is a very nice complement to our leadership position of being this live connection to culture. So we continue to make investments in the same direction, and by doing so, we believe we can have the best daily connected audience in the planet.
I recently read in an article which said that brands and advertisers are looking for mediums which are more interactive and have a more video element to it. Facebook has had video for 3 years or more for now, and we've heard of Twitter introducing video only last year. So why so late, and what is the plan going to be forward for Twitter in terms of video advertising?
Video is a very important technology for us. Just to give you a data point, which is very India specific, we saw 400% increase in video consumption on Twitter in India last year. So clearly our consumers, our users love video on Twitter, and our brand advertisers who work with us also love video. And we've introduced great products that help brands tell compelling stories using the video format. So of course we have the native mobile video on Twitter. We also have formats like Flock to Unlock, conversation video, first view, scratch reel. All these are video-centric innovations and formats, and brands across different verticals, different categories are using our video-centric format to tell compelling stories to their audiences.
Is there something new and different that Twitter is offering that other platforms like an Instagram, Facebook or Snapchat aren't?
The first difference is the medium itself. Twitter is a real-time live medium, and we believe live video adds a very different dimension to a marketer's mix. The conversations around that medium, because they are live, happen only on Twitter. Number two, Twitter is a public media. So tweets on Twitter, whether it's video or non-video, are public in nature, and hence tweets travel far beyond just the Twitter audience, because you see tweets everywhere. Even on the advertiser side, we have some very unique proprietary advertising technology. We have a product called Scratch Reel, which allows users to control the video experience, go back and forth. That's very unique to Twitter. We have a product called conversational video, which has very simple, straightforward call to action right under the video, and it allows a person to tweet at the press of just one button. And advertisers in India have already used these products successfully, and we believe will continue to do so.
Right. One question I really wanted to ask is that there are a lot of metrics available for an advertiser to track how their brand is doing on Twitter. But can it also be a little confusing for them since there are so many multiple measurement tools available?
Understanding of metrics on online, of course, is an evolving field. As technologies evolve, as new formats and new mediums come, new metrics also come as well. But one thing remains constant. Engagement, we believe, is still the atomic unit of measurement of success on Twitter and most other mediums. Whether you are a performance-based advertiser whose focus is on selling your products online through Twitter, or you are a brand advertiser whose focus is brand awareness or message association, you would start with what kind of engagement are you getting on a medium like Twitter, and then you build on further metrics on top of that. So we work closely with our advertisers to understand what do they want to get out of their investment on Twitter, work with them to ensure their product, their messages get the required engagement that they want to deliver their brand objectives.
Right, and lastly, tell us about the new offerings that we can expect from Twitter as a user or even for advertisers.
Well, we've just introduced an enhanced timeline, which is doing very well. We have given our users an option to opt out of the enhanced timeline, but only 2% of people have opted out of it. So it's really creating a compelling and useful experience for our users. If you look at the sign-up flow of Twitter, we've strengthened the recommendations for the sign-up flow. So we clearly recommend who to follow, and that's led to almost a 50% increase in new followers. Just yesterday, we launched a connect button, a connect tab on Twitter. This was just yesterday, and we are very excited about its potential as well. We've launched First View in India, and our advertisers, have already used it, and they're very happy with the success of First View in India. Tata Motors was one of the advertisers that have used First View. What First View does is give a prime piece of real estate on Twitter for an advertiser for a 24-hour period, which means you get a very high share of voice on Twitter. Advertisers love this aspect of First View. We already have advertisers who advertise on First View, and we have several in the pipeline.
Right, so here's to more such exciting features coming from Twitter. All the very best for all your endeavors.
Thank you so much for
speaking to us. That's all we have in Brandstand this week, and like always, we had great fun bringing it to you. Do mail us your feedback at brandstand@zmedia.slgroup.com or reach us via Twitter. I'll see you all next week. Take care.